Hello, my name is Jaspreet Singh Buttar,
I am Baban.
I'm Kurt Norris.
and we are the group called Code Talkers. Code Talkers came from World War I. This was a name given to the Navajo Indians using encrypted languages to pass messages. It's a perfect name for the project that we are doing for stenography, which is using images and hiding messages behind those images. So as you can see, we start from the main window for MATLAB, and we're going to be using the command window, and we type in verification. Once we run this verification, our code pops up a window perfectly with an image that says a word. This word will be typed in as written, and our program will start from there. This is our human verification. And Kurt Norris will show you how this will actually be implemented. I will show you the figure that depicts our GUI. So this is a really cool format where it shows the first section right here, where we click this button right here that says load image. A browser will pop up for the user to click in any of the images to put it in axis 1. So after they do that, we can choose the next one, which is the load the hidden image. This is going to be in axis 7. So basically what's happening in this is we have a original picture, and then we have the hidden message or hidden image that's going to be hidden behind the original. And Baban's going to explain how the embedding techniques are going to work.
Hi. So we now finished with the step 1 and step 2. Now it's turn for the step 3. And in step 3, we actually have 4 methods to make a black and white picture from the grayscale, because what Jaspreet is doing is loading the gray picture, so we're going to convert that into the black and white. So we have 4 methods for that, which is the top right there. And the first one, we actually have from 1 through 89 is going to be the white, and else will be black, so that would be really dark picture. And there's 2, we're just giving the limit from 89 to somewhere else, up to 120, and from 120 to something else is 3, and then 4. We're just repeating the same thing. I just don't want to go deep in the code, that would waste you guys time. Okay, so once we do the black and white picture, we actually gonna click on the red, green, and blue, one of those. And that's what is doing is red is just affecting the red layer, and the green is just affecting the green layer, because there's an odd and even function where we actually subtract 1 or subtract 0 to not affect the main picture that much, so that our main image looks the same. So that's what we're doing in the red, green, and blue. So once we click on that, our image should pop up on the axis 6. So once we have picture over there, we can just save it by clicking in this, and this would create a separate image in the same folder as our other images are. So once we're done with that, we actually jump into the step 5, which is we loading the same image we saved here, which we just browse it through the load image, and that picture should pop up on axis 10. So once we have that, we can jump into step 6, which is recovery. So this is kind of tricky right here, because if we actually embed using red, then we click on the red recovery, and the hidden picture would pop up here. So we recovered the hidden picture. So if we actually using green, then we would go to the green recovery. If we do the blue, same thing happens with the blue recovery. But that's not a big problem, because if we actually do the green and we actually click on red, nothing gonna happen. It's just the picture would be some kind of messy. But if we click on the right one, so it's just 3 methods. We can click one of the other so to see the hidden picture. So now I'm gonna give this to the Kurt, and he's gonna demonstrate the GUI.
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to start with that verification again. I'm going to go ahead and retype verification. Alright, so that human verification, we're going to show that working right now. And if you don't type it exactly correctly, it will not work for you. So robots cannot enter that. So let's forget the A, hit verify, nothing happens. Take off the different letter. Doesn't matter, as long as you don't have the right string, which is basically what it is, just comparing a string together, it won't open. So once you have the right password, you can see our GUI is automatically loaded. And back to what Jazz was saying, if you can load this image right here with this button, which basically just goes to a browser, lets you open an image. We have this dog image right here. Little funny dog with his coding knowledge apparently. And you can go here and browse again to load your hidden picture. And then you can go ahead and that was a previous embedded image. I just wanted to show you guys a new one working. So that's deleted now. And so you can choose any version of black and white transform that you want to do. Say 1. And you can go say red. You want to change the red layer. So you can see it pop up right here. This is actually the embedded image with the change of the red layer. You can't actually tell much difference between the original image and this one. So you can try green or blue, and they're actually changing, and you just can barely tell. So they all work in a different way, changing the layers. When you're ready, you can save the layer. So I'm going to actually change it to 3 also in blue, and save that embedded image. And you can see this new figure window pops up with that image saved. When you're ready, you can go and get ready to load that image now. Loading the embedded image. It pops up right here in the same folder. And we open that and you can see it popped up right here. And that's the embedded image now. And we use blue, so we're going to go to blue recovery. And you can see the hidden image is brought back right here. If you want to change and try a different type, you could go back here, see 2 in green, and you could save that image. That's saved and just overwrit the embedded image that was already there. So this is actually with green now. So you go to green recovery, and you can't tell because this is here, but let me choose a different hidden image to show you. Let's do that with green again. There, it's saved again. You can load it. And we're going to do green now, and you'll see it changes to this hidden image. So that's the whole GUI working. And do we have anything else?
Yeah, we can also explain why we did not use if statement in these 3. Because we could use that, so we could have a 1 button. But since we have like a coding, it's a secret images. We don't want to give the hidden image that easily, So that if we click on red, it would come at blurry. And that way, if someone is stealing our stuff, they would probably just recover this image and take this one. So this is why we actually make it tricky. We didn't use if statement, so that would be easier to steal the picture. So that's why using like the person who's sending the image, he would know some knowledge of what kind of stuff or message it should be. So he would check all 3 of them and get the right one and just save that one. So basically, we are sending the secret image, but in 3 version of it. And only the person we're sending is know exactly what we're sending. So this is it we are doing. Anything else we need to know? We need to tell?
No, that's perfect. Let's wrap it
All
up.
right. Thanks, you guys. Happy grading.
Thank you guys, and thanks for grading, I guess. And hope to see you guys next quarter for a different class.
Code Talkers out.
Oh, yes.
10-4.